Someone picks up their phone right now and searches for what you do. Do you show up? Maybe sometimes. Here's the thing. The way that you search for your business is almost definitely not the way that your customers do. And it's not because you don't know what you're doing. It's actually because you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how to find a product or service like yours. You're too smart. It's like this. For every person that searches for a doctor of lateral epicondylitis, there's 20 that search for a doctor of tennis elbow. That's kind of an obvious example, but I guarantee you there are things like that in your industry too. The key isn't just showing up. It's showing up on the right searches. I'm Mike Roberts. I'm the founder and CEO of SpyFu, and I built SpyFu to solve this exact problem. Finding the right keywords to attract the most customers to visit your site and ultimately buy your product or service. And that second part is the most important, right? Because visitors don't matter if they're not going to buy. So we need to find those most profitable keywords. And that's exactly what SpyFu does. It shows you which ones that you're missing out on and are massive wins for your competitors. This will take like 5 minutes. And when I'm done, I'll show you how you can take it to a whole nother level with our ChatGPT integration. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start out with an actual business in Arizona. It's a wedding venue, thewillowaz.com. When I put this into SpyFu, there are all these words and phrases that someone could type into Google and find this business. So we've got wedding venues and surprise. We've got Arizona small wedding venues. The higher your webpage is to the top of that list on the right keywords, the easier it is for people to find you. Pretty straightforward, right? Knowing where you're at is, of course, step one, but now you need to know whether or not you're moving up or moving down. So let me show you the history. So look at this line. More customers are finding this business because their website is showing up in more of the right Google searches. When somebody Googles wedding venues and surprise, a year ago, they weren't going to find this business. Now they have the top spot. Let's have a look at their competitors. The whole reason that I built SpyFu is so that you can learn a lot from your competitors. You can see what's working for them and what didn't. SpyFu automatically detects who you're competing with on Google. There's no setup or anything. A year ago, The Willow was way behind their top competitor. Now they're almost tied. These search results, they're constantly in flux. And you can absolutely, in a matter of weeks or months, actually beat your competitors. So we make it easy to see where these openings are. Click here on missing keywords and you can see where your competitor shows up on Google and you don't. These are people looking for what you do. They should be your customers, but they're finding your competitor instead. The best thing about all of this is that all this stuff that I've shown you, you don't need to even create an account on SpyFu. Just go to SpyFu and type in your website or your competitor's website, and you can see all this stuff, all these charts, all these graphs. You don't even have to put in an email address. Now, the question is, what do you actually do about all this? How do you turn this data into more people finding your business? That's literally my life's work. That's what we do. That's what we spent years doing. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. And I'm going to show you the way we take everything you just looked at and make it work for you right inside of ChatGPT. Not like AI inside of SpyFu, inside of ChatGPT to really take this to an insane new level.